They are threatened by African unity, because the unity of African people will mean they are equal to China, they are equal to India, they are equal to Russia, they are equal to Britain. We are an organization that wants to unify the whole of Africa, have one currency, have one parliament, have one president, and have one military command. Because the reason we're fragmented like this and we're defeated is because the enemy enjoys and thrives.
Greetings, my fellow brothers and sisters. In a compelling analogy, Julius Malema, leader of the economic freedom fighters, draws attention to a vivid parallel between the dynamics of a pride of lions and the ongoing struggle for African unity. As we delve into this profound comparison, let's unravel the layers of meaning behind Malema's words against the backdrop of this terrifying confrontation. Watch this clip as the pride of lions targets a single buffalo, while the rest of the herd scatters in fears. This scene mirrors the challenges we encounter in our struggle against oppression. In nature, we witness the tragic consequences of disunity as buffalo herds, despite outnumbering their attackers, fail to defend against the lion assaults. The sight of the buffalo falling prey while the other scatters serves as a stark reminder of our vulnerability when divided.
A herd of Cape buffalo head for water after a long day grazing the savanna. They are the largest of all buffalo species, slow movers now, but they can pivot from docile to destructive in an instant. Vegans by nature, yet quite capable of disposing of their enemies, even potential ones. Through a buffalo's eyes, lion cubs are tomorrow's assassins. A pride of lions has the numbers to successfully attack a herd and do serious damage. But this pair of males are either fearless. Buffalo soldiers with lethal weapons patrol the perimeter. Be patient. Observe. Let the buffaloes drink their fill. Let them think they are safe. And when their guard is down, stir it up. Let the chaos and confusion do the job of severing protective bonds between mother and calf, between the strong and the weak. The vulnerable may be left behind, separated from the herd, exhausted, confused, frightened, ready for the taking. When the dust settles, the victim will be revealed. But, surprise, a healthy, mature, the better the chances that the herd will fill savanna. The herd has moved on.
If, like the buffalo facing the lions, we unite against forces seeking to oppress us, imagine the strength in our unity, standing as one against the onslaught of white monopoly capital and imperialism. Just as the buffalo in this clip demonstrate, our unity could become the ultimate weapon against those who seek to divide and conquer us. Watch as this collective power turns the tide against the lions, mirroring the potential outcome of our unified resistance against oppression. Malema's words echo through this scene, reminding us that our strength lies in unity. By standing together, we become more formidable than those who seek to oppress us. Just as the buffaloes in this clip, our collective power can turn the tide against the forces of oppression.
A giant buffalo herd converges on one of the last remaining water holes. They have traveled miles to get here. Water is life for the herd. They must drink or die. But the relief will be short-lived. They have an audience. These lions are experienced buffalo hunters. They work as a team with well-planned strategies. They split up, waiting for the right moment to attack. The buffalo guards sense danger lurking in the sands. Time to break cover. Take control of Don't Give Up. They form a big cat barrier, placing themselves between the buffaloes and the water the herd so desperately needs. A standoff. Now the heat is intensifying, beating down on both pride and herd. The lions are getting tired. They need food and shade. The buffaloes can stand the heat, and they stand their ground, too. One young lioness still has the energy to hunt. She works alone, another mistake. Is this an act of desperation or inexperience? She targets a youngster. Retribution is swift. She was the pride's last hope. Defeated and hungry, she's the last to retreat. This time, the pride's hunting strategies have failed. The lions made two major errors. They chose to hunt in the hottest part of the day, and they attacked the buffaloes before they had finished drinking. Today, at least, the buffaloes win.
Julius Malema's words echo through this scene, reminding us that our strength lies in unity. By standing together, we become more formidable than those who seek to oppress us. Just as the buffaloes in this clip, our collective power can turn the tide against the forces of oppression. Let this be a rallying cry for solidarity in our fight for justice and equality. Drawing inspiration from the wisdom of nature, let us unite against oppression. Together, we possess the strength to surmount any obstacle and forge a future defined by equality and justice. Malema's heartfelt call to action resonates with both urgency and hope, compelling us all to stand in solidarity against adversity. Let our unity be the beacon that guides us towards a brighter tomorrow. In Julius Malema's poignant metaphor, we discover a powerful call to unity and defiance against oppression. Let us embrace his words and stand together as formidable force, shaping a future where justice triumphs and freedom prevails. Thank you for watching. And for more inspiring content, subscribe to this channel. Together, let's pave the way for a brighter tomorrow. Thank you and take care.
We are not a regional organization. We are an international organization. When we go everywhere in the continent, the people come out in their numbers to come and receive the message of the EFF, because we're an international organization. That's why when we sing Nkosi Sikelele Africa, there where we say Morena Boloka, you say South Africa, and we insist yes, now we insist Africa. There's no South Africa in Nkosi Sikelele that we see. There's Africa. Because there is no place called South Africa. South Africa is a geographical concept which seeks to give you direction. It's not a name of a place. We are in Africa. So once you say Africa, you don't have to add anything before. You have covered everything, including this side of the south of Africa. Because we're an international organization. That's why the logo of the EFF has got no South African map. It has got African map. Because we're an organization that wants to unify the whole of Africa, have one currency, have one parliament, have one president, and have one military command. Because the reason we're fragmented like this and were defeated is because the enemy enjoys and thrives when we're divided. They say to you, he says, remove borders. Why is he saying remove borders? He wants these people to come here. He wants these people to come here. There are no borders in Europe. The people who say to you, why do you want to remove borders? They don't have borders themselves. And we have not seen, because of borderless Europe, we have not seen the people of Italy moving to Britain. Because the pound is stronger, let's go to Britain than the euro. No. They've always stayed where they are. But they can eat breakfast in Italy and have lunch in Britain and have dinner in Spain without any hassle. Why? They are one people. They are enjoying each other. They embrace one another. But we must not do that. Once we do that, Malema says people must come here. They are going to take your jobs and all of that. Why are you allowing that? This Malema must be stopped. It's not true. In Lesotho, there is no fence between Free State and Lesotho. The people of Lesotho, what is the day today? Sunday. They are in Free State now as we speak. Around 5-6. Bazopinda. Go back to Lesotho. There's no problem. They are together. They are one thing. So why didn't they move from Lesotho into Free State before even Malema existed and the EFF existed? Because there's never been a fence. There's no fence. Mashaba showed you. He went to Limpopo and said, yeah, look, there's no fence here between Zimbabwe and Limpopo. But when you go into Zimbabwe, there are still people there in Zimbabwe. They are staying there. Yet Mashaba confirmed there is no fence. And without fence, these people are going to come here. Malema says they must come here. There is no fence. Why are they not coming now? There is no fence. I said to you, mark that, we are led by fools. Because there is no fence, but there is a gate. We are led by fools. There is no fence, but there's a gate. When you go home today, you arrive at your home from this meeting, you just find the fence is gone. Only the gate is standing alone like this. And then, what do? Without fence, you still open the gate to. Hey, we're in a state of madness. Why, if these borders mean nothing, why are they opposed to them? They are threatened by African unity. Because the unity of African people will mean they are equal to China, they are equal to India, they are equal to Russia, they are equal to Britain. How can Swaziland tell Britain anything with that size of a population? They won't listen to them. But once we come together, we are billions of people who can confront the status quo globally. So, don't listen to the nonsense that says, these people are going to come here, they are going to take our jobs and all of that. Anyway, these people have been here. The economy of South Africa that was established by Rhodes, Cecil John Rhodes, established the economy and the economic system of South Africa using Southern Africa. There's no nation that has not contributed in the gold and diamonds which made what South Africa is today. That's why there is a language called Fanaka Law. That language did not come from the EFF. We found it. Why? Africans found themselves together and had to develop a language which will make it easy for them to communicate as colleagues. They've been here. So there's no one, and they've never been here with their families. They are here to work, and then when they are off, they go back to their families. No one will ever overburden your health system, because these people are not here. They are searching for greener pastures. They are going back. If you follow the logic that says people move to areas where there is richness, and that area is more richer than where you come from, then let's look at Limpopo. Limpopo is extremely poor compared to Gauteng. There is no border between Limpopo and Gauteng. There is no fence. But the people of Limpopo never moved from Limpopo to go and settle in Gauteng, because Gauteng is more richer than Limpopo. So if this logic that Nigerians are going to move from Nigeria to here because they are looking for the richness here, why are the people of Limpopo not being the first ones to move into Gauteng to go and look for those richness? So do not follow the logic that doesn't work, because its aim is to keep us divided and control the whole of Africa.